Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. The action has already started. Finds himself eased off the ball. Havar, forward it goes. Jerome Boateng. Schüller. Kimmich. Goretzka drives it forward. And here's Lewandowski, and he's onside. Kante goes looking. And it's Goretzka. And here's Muller. Thiago plays it forward. Hernandez. And it's played forward.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do...
And the shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Fekir sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Bayern Munich have a free kick. And here's Goretzka, gets wrestled off the ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe, Fekir. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Pogba ready to try one. Pogba! Mbappe, and he's has a goal! Goal! France! And France are in front! And that really is so impressive.
Mbappe showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
That'll be a throw. And it's Thiago. Good ball, it's found its target. Fekir. And here's Lewandowski. Timely intervention. Lewandowski. Conte. Matuidi. Conte. And here's Fekir. Griezmann! Fekir has been caught there, it's a foul. France looking to widen the gap even further here. Pogba. Griezmann! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's been taken straight back. Griezmann. Oh, good take in a good area. It's anyone's ball. Pogba. And now the breakaway. And it's Müller. Müller. Keeper's ball. Hernandez. Perisic. Hoists it forward. TT does well there. Alert. Goretzka. And it's Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Perisic. Cut out in the nick of time. Griezmann. Goretzka battles to win it back. And here's Müller. Varane was not to be moved. Lewandowski gets on the end of it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Müller, and here's Lewandowski. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that's been won straight back. Goretzka. Thiago hits one! They've scored! Bayern Munich are all square. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Thiago. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Matuidi, Mbappe. Nice touch. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Sees it out of harm's way. And he just whacks it away. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Mbappe, great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's made sure that that won't get through. Could be a chance, going for goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It'll be a throw-in. Goretzka goes looking. Perisic. He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Hit into the middle. Hernandez with the clearance. Thauvin. And here's Fekir. Now it's Thauvin. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Forward it goes. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation.
Has a pop! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Kimmich gets it back. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, great ball. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Muller really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Hernandez. And here's Griezmann.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Coman. Philippe Coutinho. And here's Muller. Coman. Corner it is then. Nobie. Defending of the desperate variety.
Bayern Munich can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Kimmich drives it forward, gets the better of his man. Gnabry has a hit! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and move.
And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. The end of the game. Reflections?
Oh, what a game. That's what you call seizing the moment. Once the first went in, they became possessed. Absolutely fantastic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. He's had a shot! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. France are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Bayern Munich trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Moussa Sissoko. Pavard, Philippe Coutinho. And here's Lewandowski, and here's Muller. Now it's Perisic. Gets the better of his man. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Hernandez. Brushed off the ball there, and it's Coutinho. And here's Lewandowski. Gets wrestled off the ball. Perisic. Fekir did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe gets it back. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Griezmann is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And here's Fekir. Mbappe. Perisic. Pogba. And here's Griezmann. And it's Sissoko. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Muller.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, too much weight on that. Let's put a stop to that. Conte. Pavard. Thiago. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Griezmann set up one goal so far. Perisic. Kimmich. And here's Muller. Bayern Munich couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, good interception. Pavard goes looking. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Sissoko drives it forward. Thiago. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbappe. Mondi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Musa Sissoko. And it's Sissoko. Griezmann. Going for goal! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
France grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now it's Griezmann. There's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Here's Coutinho. He's got it, and he's got time. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Thiago. Time and again, they are repelled. Pogba. And here's Muller. And here's Lewandowski. Titi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thiago. And it's Perisic. Receives it in a good position. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Thiago really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Muller. Coutinho. Perisic. Has it out wide now. Oh, really good feet from him. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. There's no flag. He gets past his man. Mbappe. Mbappe decides to play it back. And it's Pogba. It's a brilliant interception. Alaba.
France really are enduring a frustrating spell.
And the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Bayern Munich have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Coman gets it back. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break. Well, it goes for goal! Goretzka has been caught there, it's a foul. Bayern Munich looking here to cut their deficit. Certainly looks appetite. Goretzka! Oh, brilliant goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they are right back within touch. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Lewandowski gets on the end of it. Fekir. Now the counter. Pogba. Conte. Lewandowski is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind...
Mbappe has a goal! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Lightning just might strike again here.
Coman tries one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Hernandez. And it's Pogba. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Played into space out wide. Goretzka. The final 5 minutes. Coman. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Gnabry! Oh, the ball's come loose. Mondi. Forward it goes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Goretzka. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Rakitic. Oh, good interception. Kante plays it forward. Fekir looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fekir. Matuidi. That's great strength on the ball. Chance to shoot. Rakitic. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Pogba. Vidal. Messi. Luis Suarez. And he's there to cut it out. Conte. Now it's Griezmann. Fekir. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Hernandez. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Fekir. Pogba. Matuidi. Pogba. Hit long and direct. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Piqué battles to win it back. Pogba really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else.
Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Longley with the clearance. Piqué. Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Rakitic. Vidal. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Hernandez goes looking. And it's Matuidi. And it's played forward.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
here's Griezmann. Mbappe has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Matuidi. Titi looks to dink one in. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. And it's Rakitic. Timely intervention. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. Matuidi. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Matuidi. Pogba. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Hoists it forward. It's a promising ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. Has a pop! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Suarez certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Griezmann. And here's Vidal. And the shot! Nobie. Matuidi. Matuidi going full tilt down the left. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's Luis Suarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Conte. Hernandez plays it forward. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Vidal. Vidal goes looking. Pogba. And here's Fekir. Mbappe.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mbappe! Suarez is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
And here's Messi. Messi provides an outlet. Up he gets! Harmlessly behind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Conte.
Barcelona really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency. Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Titi. Messi. Arthur. And it's Griezmann. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Arthur. Now the breakaway. Messi.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Gets the better of his man. A real chance to break. Chance!
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Dembele. Griezmann finds himself offside.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's picked him out. Mendy does well to read it and intercepts.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Pogba. Final seconds, this has to be it. Get that clear. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shooting chance! And it's played forward, out to the right. Keita. And here's Mane. What an adventurous run from a defender. Wijnaldum. Liverpool get it back again. Ter Stegen gets rid without sophistication. Mane. He could be in here. Rakitic. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vidal. Longley. Vidal. And it's Griezmann. Matic did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
There's a lot of movement going on, there's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And it's been given up. Tries a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Keita. And here's Roberto Firmino. Hits one! And in it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vidal goes looking. Rakitic. Vidal. Could move up a gear here. Mane brings the ball forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hoists it forward. And here's Suarez. Rakitic. And it's Luis Suarez! He has done it! Back to within one! Interesting!
Barcelona produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's got options out wide. That's a throw. And here's Suarez. Robertson is steaming forward. Oh, they can break here. Robertson, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Vidal. Oh, he's broken through. Semedo cuts it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist.
Has a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mohamed Salah did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Wijnaldum. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Fabinho. Keita. Salah. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Gets up to head it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Van Dijk certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And here's Roberto Firmino. And it's Firmino. Mane. He's had a go! Rakitic. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Firmino. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Forward it goes. Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto Firmino. Mane. Vidal. Hoists it forward. And here's Suarez. Oh, well, yeah, he's fouled him there. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Griezmann. Well played, he saw that coming. Keita. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Piqué gets it back. Right through the middle. Mane, and Mane! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Gets the better of his man. And here's Mane. He's off. Mohamed Salah! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mohamed Salah really thought he'd scored to settle this contest.
Shapes for an overhead. That's a real chance missed.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Time for a change in personnel. Played out to the right. Gorgeous control there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fabinho. Mane. He's found his man. Origi. And the shot! No, he couldn't find the finish. Luis Suarez.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Origi. Battles to win it back. Wijnaldum. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mane gets on the end of it. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Piqué. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Salah. Nicely measured pass. Face to face with the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now surely! That's surely a foul, free kick. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. Oh, brilliant goal! A finish of true class! And he's produced a beauty. Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Griezmann. Vidal. Rakitic. He's there to his... Luis Suarez! Alisson trying to get there.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Firmino. Firmino. Barcelona are already trailing here. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And Titi hoists it forward. Vidal. Messi. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And here's Suarez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Firmino. Wijnaldum. Milner. And here's Mane. Piqué. Griezmann. He's got options out wide. Rakitic. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. Rakitic. Rakitic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Milner. Wijnaldum. And it's Mane. Mohamed Salah. Ter Stegen can claim that. Griezmann. It's got through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Firmino. And it's Milner. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Oh, good take and a good... Suarez has a go! Oh, Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's got away, and here's Suarez. And it's played forward. And here's Mane. And it's Salah. Milner. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Milner. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Messi. Milner goes looking. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back, though.
Wijnaldum, good challenge, he just stood firm. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Van Dijk, good run, where to from here? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. Rakitic. Vidal. Messi has been found. Vidal has a pop! Forward it goes. Fabinho. And here's Mane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Milner is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vidal. Messi. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Vidal. Firmino. Mane. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break. But he's gone for it! Griezmann. Griezmann plays it forward. And it's Mane. It has got through to him. Now it's Milner. Tries to get it clear. And here's Milner. What an adventurous run from a defender. So who's he picking out? Mane? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Hits one! Managed to get it away. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Rakitic. Vidal. And Messi! Chooses to go back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
nicely measured pass.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's a promising ball. Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
No question, that's a foul. Changes here from both sides, in fact.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Griezmann. Gets away from his opponents. And the finish! This could fall anywhere. Final seconds, this has to be it. Surely, there's a pass!
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Arthur.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation.
And that's it. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.